Hello, this is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions, bringing you today's Tech Tip Tuesday. Again, I'm working in Chief Architect Premier version X9, and today's tip is about custom 3D polyline moldings. What I've got is a circular stair. As you can see, we traverse from this level up here down to this level here, and that difference is 36 inches. I've already got my circular stair set up there, but and in order to do that, what I did was five custom landings. Showing this, I suppose there's a possibility I could have done a curved staircase, but in this case, it's a handy opportunity to show you how I would do a custom 3D molding polyline. What I want to do is create this wrought iron handrail and bottom rail, and then I'll put balusters, individual balusters in there like this. So let's begin. I'm going to start by deleting these two objects, and I am going to go into my plan view here. I'm going to take a back clipped cross section at a 45-degree angle through here so that I see every tread and every riser. From here, I know I want this to be at 36 inches from the nose of this tread. So I'm going to draw a line at the nose of the tread and draw it up in the Y direction here, in this elevation, Y direction, 36 inches. So I draw a line from the tread. As I'm dragging up, I hit the tab key, and I'm going to go to 36 inches. I'm going to copy this up here and put it by the wall once again, so that's 36 inches tall. And then I know the angle from this edge to this edge will be 36 inches from each of these nosings. Now this is in a straight line because what it's doing right here, if you will, I'm drawing a line from here to here. It's parallel to this axis of the camera. And you'll see when I turn that into a 3D molding polyline, it'll appear right there, right? So let's go back to elevation. However, this is three-part polyline. It's showing this vertical leg, and this sloped piece here. I don't want that, all three, so I'm going to select that middle section and click on the Disconnect Selected Edge child tool. Now that I've got just this one polyline, I'm going to convert that to a 3D molding polyline. And I'm going to choose the molding. By default, it chooses the square. I'm going to replace that with a molding from my library. Under handrails and caps, I'm going to do this rail cap. I'm going to say it's 3/4 of an inch high, 1.5 inches wide. And you'll see here in 3D, as I said before, it's in a straight line. Go to plan view, it's right here in this straight line again. That's fantastic. I could select it and turn that into a circle, but look what it does in 3D. That made it flat in elevation view, which is not what we want. See, there's the section. So I'm going to go back and hit undo. There we go. I think I hit undo too many times. Let's see if it, yep, redo once. Yeah, it went back to the square profile here. Okay. Now I want it to follow this arc here. I want to create kind of a construction line. So I'm going to create an arc. I've chosen this center radius end option for drawing my arcs. I'm going to E on my keyboard. E as in arc, right? No, E just draws an arc. So I'm going to click on the center and drag out to the left at about midpoint of this wall. And then as I just draw this arc, that's the construction line that I want my handrail to follow. Now, if I select this and I hit the number 3 on my keyboard, or down here on the child tools is the break line tool, which forms a joint or corner in the selected line. I'm going to click that once, and on the line of this 3D molding polyline, I'm going to click one time. I'm going to turn off angle snaps by hitting the F10 key on my keyboard and drag it to that intersection where that construction line, that construction arc is set. Pull this end to the construction line again. I'll pull this end also to the construction line. Now that I've got this segment of the 3D polyline selected, and I can tell that because this square is larger than this square. I've got 2 segments in this molding polyline. I can click on this and turn this into an arc. I'm going to pull this arc back to the construction line the arc that I created. And just for giggles, I'm going to try and see if I can't do the same with just this 1 second segment. And look at that. When I showed you the finished completed model the first time, I made segments over every landing here. So this is great that I can do it in just 2 segments. Going back to my cross-section view, you can see that it's following the rise of each tread. It's staying at that 36, there's my 36-inch long, legs. It's keeping the arc. If we go into my camera view here, we'll look down on it, if you will. So it's keeping the curvature of the stairs, it's keeping the angle, and following the rise and run of the stairs. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. There we go. And all I've got left to do is paint it black. That one's done. Now the rest really is easy. In any view, whether it's this elevation or this camera view, or I could even select it in plan view, I'm just going to copy, transform, replicate this object, copy one time, and move it down, so minus in the Z delta 32 inches. The rest is just creating small half-inch by half-inch balusters that I'm going to make as a polyline solid. We'll make it 32-inch there. And I want to put this on the line, walls, on the layer, walls, railings. I might just put it on stairs and landings. It's really part of the stairs and landings. Now, as I move it over here, you can see it's in this view. It's in the right orientation. Let's pull it back just a little bit here. So it's in the middle of that. Now in my elevation view, I can select it and move it up. I think I can. Well, now, let's just select that and say the bottom is at minus 26. We'll just start figuring out exactly where it is. Minus 25. There we go. From here I'll paint this. And as we go through, as I copy this around, I'll just have to move the elevation of it. Now, you might ask, how do I get this to follow the arc? Great question. I'm going to set a temporary point, place a point. Let's see, you can find that under CAD points, place a point. In the center of this arc, I'm going to have to go to Plan View, place a point, center of the arc. I want 1, 2, 3, 3 per tread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treads, so 15 in 90 degrees. That is going to be 90 divided by 15, 6 degrees. Okay? I'm going to transform replicate. I want a total of 15, so I need 14 more. I'm not going to move it. I'm going to rotate. $6 about the current point. That's why I set this point right here, is this option right there. Click OK. And now I've got 15 balusters. I just need to move them in all in elevation here. And look at that. I can easily do these for some reason in oh, I need to put my angle snaps back on so I go straight up. I'm going to shift click and move all of them up for this one. I could shift and deselect the last one. While I'm doing this, I'm holding the S key on my keyboard so that temporarily removes any object snaps. S, move up, shift, click on the last one that's in place. And there you go, a custom railing. There's your Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions. Thanks for watching.